My question
So
is, if you watched anyone on YouTube on the shorts or the long form content, have you ever bought any service or product from any of these videos you've
I
watched?
personally haven't, but I almost bought the a few hats. I went actually to the website of the Patrick Bet David one, and
Mm,
I went and I saw he had the hat on or something, and I saw the hats on the table or something. And I was like, oh, those are kind of cool, and I really liked the podcast and then so then I saw in the description, I went to the link and then it was like you could buy each of these three hats, or there's like a value pack. You get all three for a few dollars savings or something. And I almost actually bought like three different value packs and I was going to give them to you guys or something. Just like I actually thought I was going to buy a bunch of value packs, like three hats for me and then three for each of you guys for those. But then actually what held me back was, well, a couple things. One, I was like, oh, do they? Well, one, I didn't know if all of you guys wear the same size hat as because it was like small, medium, and then like medium, large or something. So I didn't know which one to buy. That was one problem I had. And then another problem I had was I didn't know if you guys would actually really enjoy those hats, or if you're kind of like, I don't resonate with this hat. And then the last one that finally got me, it was like 90 something bucks for the value pack. And then I was like, eh. And then I just went on to something else. I got a little, and then I just closed out. So I didn't end up doing it, but that doesn't mean that I won't go back in a little bit and actually get that hat. It almost had me on like 12 hats. I almost got 12 hats. So it's kind of interesting. But I've personally that I can think of, I don't think I've ever bought anything off of like someone's YouTube or anything.
Yeah, that is interesting. Because it's like, how do you can obviously, if you can get a large audience, it only takes 1%. If you can convert 1% to make a big difference in our business, I know that for us, and that's our experience with our YouTube channel is that uh, a lot of people watch our videos. A lot of people say, "Oh, that's great. I bought it," and I'm like, "Yeah, we didn't get an order for that, but I'm glad. I'm
Glad we
glad."
could help.
One of
I,
them is like one of them we probably do buy. At least it helps maybe a little bit is the marketing from UFC stuff. Like if we buy a fight, but like the hype of all the videos and you watch and then you're like, I'm gonna get the pay per view because you kind of got hyped on all the videos that they put out. So maybe that's one of them that has got me in some way. I'm already a fan, but it like pushes, it builds up the excitement when you see those like interviews and they're whatever all that stuff. It's kind of cool the behind the scenes and all that.
hmm Yeah, I
I
agree.
know, I know I've got many times. I'm a sucker, man. But it, these people actually make good quality products when they put good content out there. I mean, they're putting that good content out there, and it makes me further trust their brand. At least that's how I come across it. So, like Squatch, I've come across. I think I came across an Instagram something. Later, I went to YouTube. I was like looking up their commercials because I thought it was funny. Didn't buy anything. Then later, I was on YouTube one day, and I was like, all right, I need soap anyway, so I like what their brand is all about, and I like clean products, organic products, not with all this chemicals and stuff like that. So it was just speaking to me every time I showed up. I was like, gosh, it was just too easy to buy, and so that got me from different avenues of Instagram, YouTube, probably followed me around Google, and then there you know.
Oh,
I
yeah. I actually did. I forgot that I actually did get got recently. I totally forgot. I bought like seriously a whole bunch of supplement stuff from like because I started getting into working out a little bit, and then I was watching this, so then I started watching more working out videos to like how to learn how to do the form and all that stuff. And then I found this one channel that I liked, and then they were promoting this whole supplement stuff, but I I wasn't really looking into the supplements until I kept watching their videos and I really trusted the stuff that they were saying. Like they were very reputable. They have great information. It just resonated with me as true information and that and their integrity. It just sounded like they had high integrity. So that when they promoted the supplements, I I believed that it was actually like it was delivering on the promise. I didn't think they were like overselling it or anything. And so then out of all the tons of supplements you could buy, I was like, man, I kind of believe if they're standing behind that one, like I believe that it must be better than some of the others. And I didn't even compare like what's the price compared to these other ones. I was just like, I'm gonna just go with it. So I spent actually hundreds. I cut $200-300. I forget how much it was, but something on some like pack of all this stuff, you know. So
Yeah,
that actually did get me.
I think that's the value of building up a brand, right? Like building up. Uh, this was a company brand. Is that right?
So it was weird. No, they were like, so it was just a company that provides supplements that they stand behind that. So they were more doing like an affiliate, I don't even think I
It's
entered
like
their affiliate though or anything. I just
yeah.
kind of
So
But
like
is this
went to
is
the
this like
an
website.
a
influencer got you.
Yeah, exactly. Like an influencer. So they just stood behind that brand of supplements or something. That company.
so is this like a company name or like a podcast series or like a one particular
So
person?
no, so they have a podcast, and
Okay.
then they were just talking about some other brand of supplements that I don't. Maybe they're a part of, maybe they're not, but it was like some company that does this.
Yeah, so it's like some podcast group that was talking about this supplement ended up
Yeah,
being, yeah, I think that's like the value in like that podcast brand. So just like what we're doing with this podcast is now we can help build up our reputation. We can help people along our journey of blowing up and be able to build our personal brands for ourselves and build trust with people. And I think
yeah.
it's just when you like them and they give you value, it's like you want to do. I know that for me is like I want to do business with you. Like if there's something that we can work on together, right?
Well, and also if they truly do have integrity, they wouldn't stand behind short-term products that just make quick profit and then they're out because they want the long-term business. They rely on you trusting them. So if they're going to stand behind something, it's going to be something that they genuinely believe in.
That's right.
So because they'll you'll if you just keep standing behind lame products or it's just quick money that you're grabbing, people will catch on to you pretty quickly, and then you might get a spike of money, but then long term you don't make a lot because people know you're the snake oil salesman. So you just burn through the town onto the next one. Eventually you're done, and people are that you don't have the good reputation.
Hmm.
So the reputation is vital to having people trust you with the products that you provide, but you actually have to back that up. It actually has to be the real stuff. Like I told you to go, that we stand behind that, and look, that's why you're having, it's working out for you because it is actually the good stuff. We've tried hundreds of other supplements and we've experimented ourselves, and we take this, and that's why we won't go to the other stuff and we do go to this, and we wouldn't tell you to do something we wouldn't do ourselves. So
Hmm.
something like that where you're like, okay, like I can spend 50% more or whatever because I know it's for sure working out, not save money, but then it's not even like doing what it's not giving me the result I'm looking for or something.
Hmm.
Yeah, so I forgot about that got me. So I'm sure I've got a lot more than that now. I mean, if that
Yeah,
happened.
it happens a lot, I'm sure, just without even realizing. It's just because you enjoy the content, you enjoy, learning, and then it's like, oh yeah, I bought that iPhone because that guy said it on that podcast or that, whatever. Um, yeah, it's really interesting. I'm really excited to see kind of what happens for us in our business with the whole short form content, all the social media content.
Hey everyone, thanks a lot for joining us on this clip of the We Blowing Up podcast as me and my family are on the pursuit of blowing up our small family business and taking you along for the ride. Now, if you want to see the full episode, check that out right up here. Otherwise, check out another clip of here and make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out on future episodes and clips.